Some men mistake silence for peace. 6 months after Emeka Obi walked back through that flat door in Ojota, life had settled into something smaller, humbler, and, for the first time in years, honest. He drove a taxi now, not a car with tinted windows. He came home tired in a way that no longer felt like shame, because the tiredness, at least, was his own. His son had stopped asking if he was traveling. He asked instead real questions, the kind a boy asks the father he's slowly learning to trust again. "Daddy, why did you go to prison?" And Emeka, true to the promise he made at that doorway, no longer flinched from the answer. "Because I stopped asking questions I already knew the answers to," he told him one evening, over a dinner that cost less than his old wristwatch once did. And a man who stops asking questions starts agreeing to things he shouldn't. Ngozi watched these conversations from across the room, arms folded, something in her posture softening a little more each week. Trust, she was learning, does not return all at once. It returns the way morning does, slowly, and only after the night has fully finished. But peace in Lagos is rarely permanent. It is only ever borrowed. It was a Tuesday afternoon when the black Toyota Camry pulled up outside the taxi rank where Emeka waited for his next fare. He recognized the car before he recognized the driver stepping out of it, because it had once, briefly, been his own. The man who climbed out was not Chief Balogun. He was younger, sharper suited, with the particular coldness of a person who works for power rather than holding it himself. "Mr. Obi," the man said, extending a phone rather than a hand. "Chief Balogun would like a word." Emeka stared at the phone for a long moment before taking it, the way a man stares at a door he had hoped, foolishly, was closed for good. "Emeka," Chief Balogun's voice was as calm as it had always been, unaged by prison sentences or ruined names, because men like him rarely paid for either. "I hear you're driving a taxi now, a man of your talent." "I'm building something honest," Emeka said, slowly, "but it's mine." Honest. Balogun said the word the way another man might taste an unfamiliar fruit. Curious, faintly amused, not entirely convinced it agreed with him. "Honest doesn't pay school fees twice a term, Emeka, but that's not why I called." "Then why?" Pause, long enough that Emeka felt it in his chest before he heard the answer. "Because in 3 weeks there is a trial," Balogun said. "Not yours. A new matter. Old business resurfacing. And certain people, powerful people, Emeka, the kind who don't ask twice, believe you still remember things you signed 3 years ago. Things that could embarrass men far above my station." Emeka's grip tightened on the phone. "I served my time," he said. "I told the truth in that courtroom. Whatever you're protecting now, it isn't mine to protect anymore." "No," Balogun agreed, softly, "but it is yours to survive." The line went dead before Emeka could answer, leaving him standing at the taxi rank in the flat afternoon heat, the phone warm in his hand, the quiet peace of the last 6 months suddenly feeling less like a beginning and more like a pause between two storms.